Okay, okay, now I see the chat, guys. Now I see the chat. So the DXY broke down here exactly as I expected, all the way down here to 108 points. And from there, we got a small bounce back to the upside, but I think this is only temporary. We're going to see a continuation to the downside over the next couple of days, especially going into the new week. When we're going then into the order book, what you can clearly see here for Bitcoin in the order book right now is that the buyer side is definitely dominating. There's more buyers in the market than sellers. Also massive orders here. If I go here to a 100 Bitcoin cluster, okay, actually the sell side right now, earlier it was different, now the sell side is bigger. That's why Bitcoin went here a little bit lower again. We were like 20 minutes ago, we were like at $105,000, almost $106,000 again. So now we are back at $104,300, which is absolutely fine. So here, let's have a look here. Okay, that's 110. Actually down here in this area where we are currently at, there's not that much actually in sell orders, but you're all the way up to like $114,000 approximately. There we have over 2,700 Bitcoins on the sell side that people want to get rid of, and on the buy side there is like 1,000 less. So of course we are feeling that in the market right now. But regardless, I'm going to show you something, multiple facts actually that are pointing to Bitcoin going here higher in the next 24 to 48 hours. Why can I not get rid of this here? Okay, there. So on the weekly chart, we can see here on the stochastic RSI that we're about to get another buy signal that we were waiting for. That will be solidified with this week's weekly close. And also the RSI has so much more room to go here to the upside. We're just starting to scratch on the overbought area on the RSI. And otherwise, there is no big turnaround visible in my opinion here on the weekly chart. So by next week, I expect that this wick here from this week will be completely filled and reclaimed, with potentially hitting our target here of $113,927. So if you're in this trade that I had given you guys 2 or 3 weeks ago, keep it. Don't close it, you know. So we're gonna hit the target here really soon. There's no reason to close it. The only thing that I would do with this trade is set my stop loss to around $100,000 more or less to your entry level, and that's it, you know. So just make sure that the trade is risk-free and nothing else is what I would do here with that trade. On the 12-hourly chart, that is not the 12-hourly chart that I wanted. Was it this one here? Yes. So here, on the VPVR, we are highly above the point of control here at $97,000. So that means that bulls are right now dominating, regardless of if we have a lot of sell pressure or not. The only thing that held us down, there was something that I mentioned also 2 days ago, is here the prior all-time high compared to the current all-time high. That is the same point more or less where we got rejected. So it is absolutely normal that we get from here a small pullback to find momentum to get the next leg to the upside. Here also on the 12-hourly chart, you can clearly see there's a stochastic RSI has almost completely bottomed out. The MACD will most likely get a bounce from the signal line, and the RSI is also only slightly turning down, no sharp turn down here, and also most likely in the next 24 hours turning around. The worst case that I want to lay out here, what potentially can happen before we get that move to the upside, is that we are touching one more time the EMA ribbon with a wick, potentially in the next 12-hourly candle in 8 hours from now, or within that 8-hour time frame, that we come down here, we come back up, and then you see that we are starting to move higher from there. But I don't expect that we are coming back down, breaking through the EMA ribbon, test here again the point of control on the VPVR, and only then go up. So this, unless there's something crazy happening, I'm not seeing it. But there's so much bullishness in the market right now with Ross Ulbricht being now out of prison, Trump keeping up all the crypto promises. so far that he made. There's of course a lot more that he still has to come through with, but for now it looks like he's keeping all the promises, and that will be of course fuel to the fire and a further catalyst for Bitcoin to go higher. And I can tell you, if he comes out, I don't know if he will this week, but if he comes out this week and says, yes, the Bitcoin reserve is a done deal, we are doing this, here is the executive order, let's go. That will definitely be a major catalyst to get here really quickly to around $120,000 for Bitcoin once he's coming out with that. But if we are already at like 110, 115,000, I think that Bitcoin could shoot way, way, way higher than just $120,000. That is just from the current point of view where the price is right now, that I'm saying if we would get it right now, Bitcoin would most likely shoot to $120,000. So if we're already close to that number, then we will actually go higher than that. So here on the 4-hourly chart, on the MDX algo scalp gradients, here we are back in a purplish phase, but we are also holding the 2.618 extended Fibonacci ratio here at $104,500. As long as we are holding that and are trading slightly around that or above that, you can expect continuation here to the upside. And also on the reactor indicator, here you see what I meant with these double bearish divergences. When they are coming in, you get usually a reversal, and that is exactly what we got here. We got here our all-time high, sorry, all the way up here, the all-time high. Then we got a lower high. We got here potentially another lower high. So, but we are still maintaining higher lows. And as long as we are maintaining higher lows, the trend is still up. So regardless of what's happening here. But you can see here already, if I draw here 2 lines, if I draw here a line like this, it took fucking 4 minutes to come back here. So I hope it's fine now. Let's have a look here.